So Romans chapter 4 now told us, he said that the law entered that sin may increase. But he said, where sin increaseth, the grace of God much more abounded. So that the same way sin increased by the law, righteousness may also dominate by grace. Do you understand that? It means when people are sinning the more, we should introduce the grace of God more. The grace of God is the antidote for sin. People say, how can you tell a sinner that God has forgiven him? It will make that person to sin again. It's a lie. Jesus told us that Mary Magdalene was able to love much because she understands that she had been forgiven a little. Those who think, that she had been forgiven much. That those who think they are forgiven a little can only love but a little. What was the definition of the love she understood? That Jesus forgave her. Go and sin no more. And that made the woman to become the first person that preached resurrection. That revelation, that empowerment, neither do I condemn you, was heavy enough to make out an evangelist out of a prostitute. But all of her, if you sin, the eyes of the Lord is against you, have not turned one of us to anything. Should I tell you what? The law condemned the best among them, but grace justified the worst among us and made out the best out of us. He told the woman, you have had 7 husbands. 7 and 5. 7, right? He said, even the one you're living is not a husband. The woman felt like, but you have well said. After, what was the message the woman went out to preach to the entire city that made them to come? He said, behold, come to see a man who told me everything about me but did not condemn me. Shouldn't he be the savior? If you understand this thing, sin will lose grip from you. For we love him because he first loved us. He cannot love me this much, shed his blood, die for my sake. Oh, glory. Behold the manner of love the Father has bestowed on us, that we should be called the sons of God. Happy is the man to whom God will not impute sin. He did not say happy is the man who will not sin. He said happy is the man to whom what? God will not impute. That word impute is an accounting term. It means to accredit. If you pay money in your account, they will credit you. So it means it will reflect in your account. David looked one day and said, Jesus, this generation of people who God will not impute their sins against them, they will be very happy. But how be it that we are in that generation, we are not even happy? He said, how happy are